Looks good over here. Okay. Oh, is that a camera? Oh, hey there! You caught me on the set of the new #Daris reboot. We just wrapped up shooting our first ever episode. Oh, the bandages? No, don't worry about those. Just some stunt-related injuries. But nevertheless, I have a special announcement to make. Let's just say that the Mariah Carey of LPSTube has thawed out of her ice chamber, and the nomination season for LPSTube Day has officially begun! But what exactly is LPSTube Day and the nomination form I'm talking about? Just hang on a moment, I'm getting there. With the release of new LPS coming 2024, it makes sense that we may have some new community members that may not know what this day is about. Well, LPSTube Day, for starters, is an annual event held every May 10th where we celebrate our community and celebrate all things LPS. It was originally founded by former LPSTuber BrownBeeTV, and this channel's way of celebrating is by hosting an annual awards show. Every year, we host the annual LPSTube Day Award Ceremonies to commemorate and recognize new and long-time LPSTubers, as well as their content and original characters. There are a number of LPS Creator Awards, like Funniest LPSTuber and Top Favorite, LPS Character Awards like Favorite Actor and Actress and Best Hero and Villain, and LPS Content Awards, honoring short skits, dramatic series, and a bunch of other types of content. Winners are selected based on lists of nominees for each award category. But how do we get those nominees? This is where you come in. The nominees are determined by you. Yes, you. The LPSTube Day Award Ceremonies have always been based on viewer votes. I mean, of course, we wouldn't be here without our fellow community members, so how the nominees are selected and voted on is up to you. Basically, this is the first stage of selecting nominees, where you guys suggest or nominate people who should be nominees. Don't worry if this sounds all confusing, because I'm going to show you exactly how you can start nominating now. Before you actually get to nominating, make sure that if you are under the age of 13 years old, that you ask a parent or guardian's permission to nominate and help you suggest nominees. But if you are 13 years of age or older, you're welcome to nominate and submit the form by yourself. Now for this next step, we'll need a laptop, or a mobile device, or an iPad, whatever works. In this video's description, the area that has text about the video, you'll find a link that takes you to a Google form, which will look like the one that'll show up on screen. As you can see, there's a lot of different awards, a lot of different categories with blank spaces. And those blank spaces are the places where you can type in the names of LPSTubers, LPS content, and LPS characters that you think best suit each category. Each award category has a set of criteria or requirements someone needs in order to qualify for each award. These award descriptions are here to help explain what the award is about and who is eligible. Once you reviewed all the blank spaces, make sure they are indeed your final decisions, because once you press submit, you won't be able to change your answers later. But once you've made your final decision and are sure that these are the nominees you want to submit, click the submit button on the bottom of this form and your results will go through. Now I know what you're thinking, so don't type on that laptop or click anything just yet. Keep watching this video, because there are some important ground rules we need to address to make sure that your responses go through and are valid. Number 1. Any prior award winners will not be eligible for categories that they have already won. And we do this to make sure that many other LPSTubers have a chance to win that award if they haven't yet. However, previous award winners are still qualified to enter for other award categories that they haven't necessarily won yet. And if they were nominated in the past but haven't won the award, that's okay too. Number 2, and I cannot emphasize this enough, do not nominate this channel, PuppyLover863, her videos, or the characters like me. Do not nominate any PuppyLover863 content at all. Look, don't get us wrong, it is truly flattering and an honor that you would consider us to win an award, but the thing is, for many years, almost a decade, we have been hosting this particular ceremony, and it just wouldn't be fair if we were nominated and everyone just picked us over the other eligible nominees just because we're the ones running the show. Number 3, make sure that the nominees are currently active LPSTubers, or that the content created was by active LPSTubers. Now, I love the old school content creators as much as any LPSTuber out there, don't get me wrong, LPS Han and LPS Ace are pillars and OGs, but they have quit the community a few years ago. And in general, the creators who quit or haven't really been online and kind of just disappeared off the internet, they're less likely to respond or accept the awards that we have for them. Plus, it gives the smaller but very active creators out there a chance to win too. Number 4, be sure to use the correct formatting in your responses depending on the award category. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, I'll give you a few examples. So for the LPSTuber or LPS creator categories, all you have to do is write the full name of the LPS creator's social media, or YouTube as a whole. Our example for this channel, it would just be PuppyLover863. No more, no less. For LPS character categories, you would write in the character's full name, their first and last, if provided, the series and or video title that the character came from, and the name of the LPSTuber who created both. For example, if you were to nominate me, Justin Spielberg, you would write Justin Spielberg from a series that I was in this case, #Darius, and the creator's name, which would be PuppyLover863. And for the LPS video categories, all you would have to do is write the full series or video title and the creator who made the series or video. In this case, a series would be behind the scenes, as so, and you would write the creator's name, which would be PuppyLover863. By the way, do not nominate any of these examples. They all fall under rule number 2, which is to not nominate PuppyLover863 content. Finally, we have rule number 5, and this is totally optional, so you don't have to do this, but you are actually allowed to nominate up to 3 LPSTubers, characters, or videos for one award at a time. So let's say you have one nominee written down, but want to add in a second, maybe a third. All you have to do is click enter, repeat the process for the second nominee, and if you want to enter a third nominee, press enter again, repeat the process, you get the point. Just make sure that you type in no more than 3 nominees. If you write in a 4th, 5th, or more, those will not be counted. Whew, that was a lot of information. I know, it's a lot, it can be overwhelming, but these are all very important steps in making sure that your responses are valid and go through. That's why we have this important tip to make sure you don't get tired out from nominating. If at any point you need to take a break or need some time to think about who you want to nominate, you can basically leave the Google Form tab open and just come back to it at any time. You can also write down on a piece of paper the people who you want to nominate for each category and have them as a reference before typing them out on the Google Form. So hopefully that can reduce the stress and tiredness of filling out nomination forms. I know there are quite a lot of them and this was a lot of information to process. But the good thing is you still have quite a bit of time before the nomination form closes. You have until Saturday, January 20th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern, 8:59 p.m. Pacific to fill out this nomination form and submit it. We understand that this process can be a little bit tedious in developing the ceremony, but it's thanks to your guys' suggestions and nominations that we have an idea of what creators, content, and characters you want us to recognize each year. We're only just one person, or one channel, on this entire network and platform, but we want to make sure that your voice is heard and is a part of the discussion. At the end of the Google form, you have the option to submit feedback on which awards you liked, found confusing, or that you're not a fan of as much, or any other feedback you have about the ceremonies in general. We're always looking to improve them as we go along. And if the verbal instructions I gave you weren't clear, they will also be in the description and will be recapped on the Google form linked below. And if you have any questions or concerns at all related to nominating, you can leave a comment down below and we'll do our best to get back to you with an answer. So with that in mind, thank you so much for watching this important video. We cannot wait to hear what you have to say and who you choose to nominate this year. It's such an exciting time of year. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates, including the new #Darius reboot coming soon. I've got to go tend to my wounds now, but I'll be seeing you very soon. Happy nominating, everyone, and good luck. Bye!